Hello everybody and welcome back to another speed paint video. Today I am drawing my OC. Her name is Breezy and she is my first OC ever created in 2014. And yeah, this is her final look. I'm drawing her as a chibi though here, and I wanted to do, so I used to see a lot of drawings of like water. I like water. And I used to see a lot of drawings of it, so I wanted to draw water, but I didn't have a good excuse to draw water. So I was like, you know what? I thought about it, and I was like, you know what would make very much sense? I want to draw her in a container of water, and that's what I did. And I was really inspired, but I then realized that I couldn't draw water, so I was like, okay, you know what? I'm gonna search it up. And I searched it up and I drew water, but I still don't think I did it right. I don't know. It's difficult. So I'll probably redo this in the future one day. I usually don't redraw things because I have a whole folder of unfinished drawings that are probably never going to be finished, but I don't want to delete them because I feel like I want to finish them, if that makes any sense. But yeah, so Breezy is actually made up of a lot of different characters. And I made her when I was like, I was like 10, I think, or I don't remember. That was like 7 years ago, right? Whatever. I was really, really little when I made her. And I made her of a shit ton of different characters. And my first character that I made her from was this girl from School Days. She's a yandere. I love yanderes. If there's 3 things that I love the most, it's yanderes, nekos, and chibis. So yeah. And then I made her bangs from her, and I chose her to be a vampire because I really like vampires as well. And I had a favorite character that I liked from this anime called Rosario plus Vampire, and Mocha was my favorite character. She's a vampire. You see where I'm going with this? And yeah. And then I made her buns in the future because this is her final form, but she had other forms before I added different styles of other characters to her. And so her buns on the top of her head I got from this other character from My Hero that I really like. I love her so much. Her name is Toga, and yeah, she's actually almost my favorite character in that series. There's so many good ones, but you know, sometimes you just gotta choose one. And yeah, so this speed paint took me normal time like 2 hours. I worked on 30 minutes of it in like one day, yeah, and then I did the other 30 minutes the next day, and then an hour the next day, and then an hour the next day, and now we're on that last day. Because I'm not including the sketch probably adds like another hour to it because geez, it took me forever, and then I had to search up what water looks like in a cup, or I mean in a bottle, because I didn't know what water looked like. I don't draw things like that, you know. I don't draw other different things, which is what I'm trying to do. So I searched all that up and practiced, which is why it's already colored in the sketch, because I was practicing how to shade the water and make it look nice, which you'll see I make the sketch brighter to grab the colors that I was using. And then I don't like to harshly shade things, if you know what I mean. Like if you saw my other videos and you're back for another video, if you saw, I don't like harsh shading it doesn't look good to me. So I had to harsh shade here because of the drastic lighting difference. So I had to search up how to what colors I needed to use for like a really sharp shade of pale skin, because she is very, very pale, like very pale. And then I had to shade it with this color because it made sense. I don't know, it just made sense. And yeah, so I don't know I can't remember where I got the demon part from for this character, because she is made up of different characters and sort of what I liked as a kid, or what I still do like, but I just can't remember where I got the demon part from. But it's okay, because I have I have another character that's a demon and one that's a devil, so I mean it makes sense, right? And here I'm drawing the bottle. I know I just used a shape tool. I wanted to make it different, but I just listen. I'm kind of lazy. We don't got time for that. So I just simply made like a bottle, and I wanted to put a ribbon on it because I wanted to hide the seams of the cap and then the bottle. And I actually, as I'm watching this back, I completely forgot something that I was supposed to draw in the picture, which is this little ribbon with hearts that she has on her sleeve for both sides. I drew it in this other picture too, and I kind of forgot to draw it here for some reason. And I saw it in the sketch too. I have no idea why I didn't draw that. I don't know, but I didn't, and I'm sad because I can't go back and do it. I mean, I can, but then, do you see what I mean? That just causes more work for me, you know? So it's whatever. It's not important. And yeah. So now we're about to move on to the coloring, and you'll see what I mean in a second with the paleness. And I don't know why I colored all of this, and then I realized that when I put the water on top of it, the color is gonna change anyways. So I was like, oh shit. It's like, okay, I don't see why I did that. And then I was struggling with her coloring her thighs because I was like, if the light is above her, then like, should I shade in between her I'm confused. I'm so confused. It's just what I was half the time drawing this, because this is too different from what I usually draw. I don't try new things. Well, I mean, I'm doing it right now because I'm voicing this. So yeah, even though I am this only took me like 3 days or 4 days to draw, I didn't start editing it until now because I was trying to play this game. Now I was trying to play Apex, and because the season came out yesterday, which was when I was supposed to edit this video, but I wanted to play, you feel me? Like, I wanted to play, and it actually was so difficult to play, honestly. Like, if anyone here plays Apex, y'all know. Y'all just know. And so, yeah. But it's really fun, and it's actually playable now, so, yeah. That's what I've been doing this whole time. And I was like, today, I was like, you know, I gotta record. I mean, not record. I got to edit this video, and I was like, I gotta do this. And it's 10 a.m. right now. What time is it? Yeah, it's 10:30 in the morning. No breakfast. It's just straight doing this video. And it's gonna be worth it though, you know. And so yeah, now I'm coloring her hair. I was gonna cut it out, but it was gonna be really short if I did that. So I just put the whole shading of her hair in the video, you feel me? And yeah. So this was also difficult because her hair is really dark. Like, it's dark blue, and shading dark hair is like hard for me too. That's why I like to draw light hair, because it leaves more possibilities for shading. And so I was trying to also incorporate some green, because since the water is green, I wanted to make sure that some things had like green on it. But then I didn't like it, so I put like slight tads bit of green. And yeah, I spend most of my day watching YouTube, drawing, and actually, you know these sprites that I have on my screen right now? I made those too in one day. I was gonna record making them, but the whole point of making them was to make a voiceover of it. So I was like, you know, I was gonna take my time, and also it was nothing special. I wasn't shading them or anything like that, because if I shaded them, I'd be there all day. And also, I think they look better without being shaded, because it gives me a more time to make more of them. And I actually was missing a couple expressions, and I had to I had to go back and make more as I was recording my last video, which was so annoying because editing them in was so hard. And but I really like them because they like little stickers. And yeah, I also play The Sims 4, and I also play House Flipper. I haven't been able to play House Flipper though, or The Sims 4 in a while, because I've been drawing too much. Oh, not too much. I've been drawing more, and playing Apex more, and editing and recording. But actually, I gotta make some time and play them damn games, because them games are good. You know, they're good. And I actually only played The Sims 4 with custom content on, you know. I don't like the flat based stuff in that game. But yeah, the family I was playing with recently was like a nice gardening family with an adopted daughter. It was so cute and stuff. And I should actually when I want to play now, I'm talking about it. See what I mean? But yeah, now I'm doing her school uniform. She's 16. She goes to a high school. She's a freshman. When I was six, no, she's a sophomore. My bad. She's a sophomore, and this is where she actually meets the other characters in the story in this high school. And yeah. So in the story, she has her ears and stuff all the time, but normal people see her as a normal human, if that makes sense. So they don't see her as what she really is. Only people that were banned or that are from another kind of species can see who she really is, or what she really is, and the same goes for her. She could see them as what they really are. And yeah, so I wanted to do this instead of having to not draw them in, because I feel like that would be cheaping her out of her nice character design if I took away her ears and stuff and made her like a normal human. So yeah, and I really like her uniform. So underneath her sweater, I made it the same for everyone, all the other characters. It's like she has the really long sleeves that are I'm gonna show you a picture because I drew the uniform on screen. So I'll show you a picture of what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about. See, and I really like this uniform design because it's really elegant and nice. And listen, I'm gonna make an excuse. I kind of also made it like that because I didn't know how to draw hands at the time, and I was like, oh, this is perfect. What a steal. And yeah, I actually have a lot of other uniforms for other characters, but it's only two series that no, not two. Yeah, two. It's only two series that take place in high school, and one that takes place in two that take place in college. But the third one doesn't have any uniform policies because I wanted free range, and I was like, I like uniform and all, but not in real life, by the way. No, I'm talking about drawing. But yeah. Oh, now we're moving on to the boots. I love knee-high Converse. I do. When I made this character, knee-high Converse were it. They were so good. When I was in 6th grade and I first got my pair of knee-high Converse, I was so happy. I was so excited and happy. But then my feet decided that they wanted to be bigger, and I grew out of them, and I was so sad. But because I never got new ones again. And I was like, oh man. So I gave them to my character. When I updated her, then next time I gave her knee-high Converse. And the last time I updated her is when I gave her that sweater and stuff. So yeah. And I made her shirt, school shirt white. I was gonna make it like a light blue color and stuff, which is what her other design was, but I was like, I don't like it. So yeah, I did it like this instead. Even though her eyes are closed though, she has red eyes, and yeah, I originally made her eyes blue, but I wanted to make them red because I like red eyes. And I forgot what character that came from too. Red eyes. I forgot. But yeah. So at one point also her hair was black. I made it blue though. Because I changed the other girl's hair to black. Her hair was brown, and then I did like a whole switcheroo with their hair colors because they look better now the way they look, and I didn't have any sense of fashion before. And actually, I realized as I'm also coloring this that it's not in the video because I just realized it at the end, but I didn't put any, what's that called again? I didn't put any shine in her hair because I didn't think I needed it, but then I realized that she kind of does need it, so I put it in. And that's why her hair changes when a certain frame comes up next. And I'll tell you when that is. But yeah, we are nearing the end of the video soon. We have like 5 minutes left, I think. And when I'm done shading her wings right here, it's gonna be going onto the background and the bottle and the water and all that stuff, which you'll see pretty soon. I skipped the beginning of starting the water when I first filled it in and doing all that because it took me forever. It was so long. So yeah, see what I mean? So this right now is me using the smudge tool to make waves with the water. It looks okay, I guess, and I kept comparing it to my sketch because I think in my sketch I did really good. And yeah. Okay, so I wanted her to be in a dark room and stuff to make the light shining on her noticeable. So that's why I'm shading a light source above her that's like kind of green, and it's making the water look kind of green, which is what I was talking about earlier. And I think I did a pretty good job there. Now I'm moving on to drawing the cap and the ribbon. The ribbon is gonna be like a really bright red. I don't know. I think it's pretty. So yeah, I made it a really bright red. And then I used this brush. Oh, there was a brush in this thing I didn't realize until I made a drawing of a character from Yandere Simulator that was it gave like wood texture to watercolor and stuff, or normal color anyway. It just made it like textured into wood. And I was like, this tool was a lifesaver. Let me tell you, that tool was beautiful. If you want to see the drawing I'm talking about, I posted it on my Instagram. You can just click on my banner. I have the links to my Reddit and all that stuff there. That's where I post all my drawings when they're done. And yeah, I give my first update that I posted a video on my Instagram as well. So that would be the ideal place to follow me. And then it's DeviantArt. And the only thing I post on Reddit is to the Danganronpa community when I post drawings from them, because I don't know, I feel like it belongs there, you know what I mean? So if you're interested in seeing that art, it's there. It's also on my Instagram, but not all of it. I should probably post it, but it's not all there. So yeah, that's all for this voiceover, and hope you enjoyed the rest of the video. Leave a like and subscribe if you want to, and yeah, goodbye everybody.